Ooh, everybody, we're going to learn about chocolate, and here it is. So I guess that stands to ask the second follow-up question. Do you love chocolate? And I don't mean like, you know, you kind of love it. I mean like, do you love it? Love it? Let's see. Do you love chocolate? The first answer could be yes, I love it. Chocolate is okay from time to time, or no way, dude. That says no way, do. That is not correct. No way, dude. All right, let me know.
Learning about chocolate.
We're learning about chocolate today, Amelia Rose.
Well, that's a great topic.
And I am eating my chocolate breakfast, which is, of course, always just chocolate. If you guys didn't know, every morning I wake up and I eat only chocolate. And for lunch, I have chocolate. And for dinner, chocolate. And for dessert, steak. Ooh la la. Okay, so you guys love chocolate. That means I'm not surprised. But there are. I want to shout out to the 1 or 2% who are not about that chocolate life. So we will perhaps have a little bit of time at the end of the stream to study something that is chocolate substitutes.
Yeah, we have a friend. We have a friend who is allergic to chocolate, and I feel very bad for her.
No.
All the time.
That's not fair at all. So let me pull this up. I gotta get myself situated. Do. What's up, everybody? You can't eat chocolate, but you do love it. Fair. You don't really eat candy. That's well.
Fair.
Yeah, that's the thing. Ooh, white chocolate. All right, let's see.
We have friends who don't have sweet tooths at all, and then we have other friends that are super sweet tooth.
Yo. 10 fun facts about chocolate. This could be a good place to start. Alright, so we're going to share this link with the moderators, and I'll drop this in there if you guys want to read along with us. You're more than welcome to. Twitch mods, thank you guys for your help, and all of our lieutenants and our Discord mods. You guys are amazing. We're glad to have you here. Alright, yes, it's official. We love chocolate. And our browser source is...
I think my favorite kind of chocolate is milk chocolate. And if it has hazelnut in it, oof.
Oof.
Oof. Or caramel.
Sweet oof. Yo, so this is the news. 10 fun facts about chocolate, guys. I bet you didn't know this. The author says 10 fun facts about the world's favorite treat. Chocolate comes from a fruit tree and is made from a seed.
Wow.
Wait, who knew that? Actually, did not know that. Let me see.
Cocoa bean.
A cocoa bean? Should we look up what a cocoa bean looks like?
Yeah, I think they're pretty large.
Cocoa bean. Oh my gosh, this is huge. Do you guys want to see what a cocoa pod looks like? Let's do it. All right, we won't watch the whole video. Fruity, 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 fruity. Fruity, fruity, fruity. Here it is. This is a cocoa pod. Not this lady. This lady is going to help us open up the cocoa pod. Just a second, lady. I'm sorry I've muted you.
Why are you watching my video if you muted me?
She wants us to. Alright, I want to see. There it is. Look at that. That's a cocoa pod, guys. Look at that thing. That's as big as her face is.
It's really big.
Let's crack it open. This is what a cocoa pod looks like on the inside. So this is where your chocolate comes from, everybody.
Wow. Interesting.
Kind of gooey.
Super gooey.
There they come out.
Huh.
You don't know if this is going to be enough to make a chocolate bar?
Wow.
All right, well, that's Emmy made at her channel. If you guys want to check out more, I'll share this link. I don't want to rebroadcast too much of her stuff, but that's what a cocoa pod looks like. And here's more 10 fun facts. So what does a cocoa tree look like? That's what I really want to know. So cocoa tree.
You can get one.
Here's a cocoa tree. Let's see some images.
Wow.
Look at all this. Okay.
Interesting. So it grows right off the branch.
That's really strange. I didn't even think about that cocoa would... Look at that. That's a really weird looking thing. Yo, Dragon Lord, welcome back, and thanks for being here subscribed.
Should we do a poll and ask who knew that?
Alright, yeah, let's find out. Who knew?
And be honest.
Be honest, guys. I knew about these cocoa pods. Cocoa pods? No, cocoa pods. No idea. Like Brian. Alright. Number 1 or number 2 in the chat, you guys, let me know. Did you know about these cocoa pods as a thing? Did you know that this is the way it was? I had no clue. Guys, we're having some type of morning here at the Dechart household. Eating our eggs just in time for the stream to begin. Alright, so looks like 2/3 of us knew about Cocoa Pods. 1/3 had no idea, like Brian.
Okay.
Over 70%. Okay, so you guys know more about cocoa than me. This is a real situation. Amelia, what about fact number 2 here?
Okay, fun fact, it takes 400 cocoa beans to make 1 pound of chocolate. Wow.
What?
Wow.
What?
400 cocoa beans to make 1 pound. Okay, so next time you eat a bar of chocolate, think about how many cocoa beans it took to make that single bar.
You gotta count to 400 each pound of chocolate you've eaten. That's ridiculously amazing. I had no idea it took so much chocolate.
No, me neither. There's a lot of things that you don't realize how much of an ingredient it takes to make it. Like vanilla, on the other hand. Vanilla comes from an orchid, and the orchid only blooms at night, and so people have to go and hand extract all of the vanilla, and it takes so much little vanilla to make a little teaspoon.
That's true, and this blew my damn mind. Look at this. This is a vanilla orchid. Here, I'm gonna pull it up for you guys so you can see too. So you might have seen this orchid on the side of like your yogurt container. That's where I've seen it before. So this is a vanilla orchid. So for my friends that not about chocolate, but they'd rather have some vanilla, it comes from an orchid. Let's look up, and it only blooms at night, or only opens up at night. So let's
I think so, yeah.
extraction, let's say. Whoa! Look at this. This is its bean flour. Look at this.
Very interesting. I like vanilla. Yeah, that's why it's so expensive, because it's really hard to get.
Wow. All right, well, what about fact number 3?
Okay, each cocoa tree produces approximately 2,500 beans. Okay, that's a lot of beans. So if it takes 400 cocoa beans to make 1 pound of chocolate, how many trees can how many cocoa beans can 1 tree make?
Well, to figure that out, Amelia, we would take the 25,000... Was it 25,000 beans?
2,500.
2,500 beans per tree. And we would divide it by 400 needed to make a pound of chocolate. Oh, and here's our calculator. Larger than life. Somebody else can do the quick math on this for me, right?
All right. Mathematicians.
Somebody just knows.
Who just knows?
Hold on. I'm in a situation where I can't grab the edge of this frame.
Math is not chill. Yeah,
I
have to agree.
Math is not chill.
I am one of those not chill math people.
No, we're going to find out together, guys. We can handle this math problem. The answer is 6.25.
Wow.
So 1 tree can make 6 pounds of chocolate.
Wow.
I'm guessing in a year, right?
Yeah. That's crazy.
That is nuts. Well, it's seeds, technically.
Cocoa beans were so valuable to the early Mesoamericans that they were used as currency. Wow. Suzanne89, thank you for the gift sub, and welcome to DBH Fan and Kimmy Hazard.
Oh,
back for
Kimmy.
20 months.
20 months. Can I get some mod love, please?
Can I get some mod love?
Just a bit of mod love for
Mod
Kimmy
love.
Hazard. That's right, Kimmy. You win some chocolate.
And Viserys, welcome back for 16 months with a Dragon Lord 1785, back for 2. Carol Fu,
Thank you for
about
cheering.
eating chocolate.
Yo.
And that gay Avengers back for 7 months. Glad you're here.
And Damon Hex. What's up, Helen? Thank you for being here for 10 months.
Woohoo! And Roxy Hart. Thanks for cheering as well.
Cloudy Deviants for a whole year now.
Whoa, and for Nula, 18 months.
Right on.
Thank you for the good wishes.
And Charlotte May, that's 9 months, which means Twitch baby.
Maybe we get a chocolate Twitch baby.
Ooh, chocolate baby. Raise it up right. Teach it to be
Eat
delicious.
chocolate.
All right. So cacao, right? Instead of the cocoa, right?
Okay.
Cacao beans. That's how you say cocoa in Spanish. Cacao.
Cacao.
So now you all know one word of Spanish. Just mispronounce cocoa, and you're saying it right in Spanish.
So, a farmer must wait 4 to 5 years for a cocoa tree to produce its first beans. Wow. So 4 to 5 years. Did you know that it takes, I think, like 20 years for an avocado tree to produce its first fruit?
20 years is a gross exaggeration. You just knew it took a long time and picked a long number.
I mean, how long?
All right, let's look that up before our friends go around saying that avocados take 20 years. But it's how long does it take, look at all these things, to get your tax refund, to get a Tesla? How long does it take for an avocado tree to grow? While we're on the subject, 2 to 6 weeks.
But that's just to grow.
But it takes, 10 to 15 years
So
to
that's
grow
pretty
large enough to
close
grow
to
fruit.
20.
Okay, 10 to 15 years. Interesting. And cacao is also the way you say it in Russian. Thank you, Amelia. I appreciate that very much. If anybody else, how do you say cocoa in your native language? Anybody? Chocolat. Delicioso. Avocados are delicious, but that's not what we're studying today.
Kakava in Lithuanian.
Oh, and cacao with a K. I see Danish is cacao as well.
Num num.
Num num. Look at all this.
Yeah, it's pretty-
Cacao. Ooh, and Hungarian. It looks pretty similar in lots of.
Yeah.
And cacao and Afrikaans too. Very cool, Goldfall. Welcome and thank you for joining us. And Bulgarian, it's the same. Okay, so maybe it's we Americans who are saying it all. No, we like to say cocoa, please.
Cocoa.
Yo, you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Me too. Okay, so Spanish royalty gave cakes of cacao in their dowries. Ooh. So when they were marrying off their daughters, they were also giving away chocolate cakes.
Damn, I should have got married back then. I would have got some chocolate cake.
Well, we actually did have chocolate cakes. We had brownies at our wedding.
Yeah, we did. Everybody else ate them because we were too busy dancing.
Yeah, did not have a brownie at our wedding.
Oy, you know how it is,
But
guys.
that's okay.
Let it Clo, welcome
Clo.
back.
Aw, welcome back.
19 months, Let It Clo. You're awesome. And Apu, thanks for the gift sub to Willy Wonka.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, and Bandit Fox is back for 5 months. Abby Adoof.
Oh, happy to hear that. You just finished your interview for college and they made you an offer.
Yo,
Yay!
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Let's get some mission successfuls in the chat, can we?
Mission successful.
I like it when you guys come in here and celebrate a victory. Let me know some good news that's been happening for you.
If y'all have some good news, please share it. We want to celebrate you right now.
Prepare to be celebrated.
Prepare for celebration.
Yeah, there it is. That's that mission successful flowing through for everybody out there who's got a good thing going. So, the look at this. Theobroma cacaois, the tree that produces cocoa beans, means food of the gods. Carolus Linnaeus, the father of plant taxonomy, named it. Food of the gods.
Yes.
Is Prince Theo watching? Prince Theo is honestly could be anywhere.
Yeah, he could be anywhere. I saw someone has a phone interview. Someone finished a nutrition class. Congratulations.
Nice. Even just doing your homework is good news.
Mm-hmm.
Mary Kay. Oh, you might be... This is cool. Look at all you got a university offer. That's exciting. You got a raise this new year. Good on you,
That's really
Sonia.
Cool.
You passed a food and nutrition class, Dylan. Well done. Very cool, you guys. Look at all this good
has
news.
a phone interview wishing you all the best.
Good on you guys.
Preparing for an exam.
You know, chocolate has over 600 flavor compounds.
What?
What? Well, what does this say? Red wine has just 200. So there could be 3 times as many flavor compounds in chocolate as in red wine? You just got accepted to graduate school, Roman? Well done.
Wow.
Very cool.
Silverhawk is working on some voice acting.
And SAFs, this is good to know. Theobromine is poison to dogs and cats, and that's why they can't have chocolate. Interesting. Well, I like dogs, and I don't like poisoning them with chocolate. So everyone make sure to keep the chocolate treats away from your pets. Chocolate milk is an effective post-workout recovery drink. You know what Amelia and I have recently switched to try to get away from some factory farming, and also it's just nicer on the old digestive system.
With the dairy.
Oat milk. Do you guys know about oat milk?
I'm kind of obsessed with oat milk.
Literally drinking oat milk in my coffee right now.
It is so creamy and good.
Yeah, oat milk. Let's check it out. Oat milk. It looks a lot. Comes in a container like regular milk or soy or almond milk, but it doesn't take nearly as much water to get you some oats as it does to get you some almonds.
Yeah.
So check it out.
Super creamy.
It's really good in smoothies and coffee. Agreed, Glitter. Agreed. Especially in coffee because it makes it a little thicker, a little bit more like cocoa.
It's really good.
Ooh, you love mango with oat milk? A lot of you guys love oat milk. All right. Yeah, cocoa milk is good too.
If you haven't tried it and you're interested, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, it's nice because I know a lot of people can't or don't want to drink dairy.
Yeah.
And how do they make oat milk? That's a good, valid question. I would guess that they soak the oats and then press them, but how do you make? How do you milk an oat? Very good. How do you milk an oat? Let's find out together. How to make oat milk. The minimalist baker will help us out here.
All right.
Here's some oats.
Take is that a
Looks
that's
like
a
a
date?
kind of that's a date.
That's a date.
And you want to go on a date?
Yes. I do love dates.
My mods are like, that's a risky Google search, Brian. Be careful. All right, so how do you make oat milk?
How to make oat milk. You have 2 ingredients, only 5 minutes. So you take rolled oats.
All right.
Ooh.
Put the oats in a blender, it looks
Water.
like. Give it some water.
A pinch of salt. And a whole pitted date, which is optional. But
Okay, I don't think ours says date in
And
there.
then you put a lid, you cover, and you blend it for about a minute. So it's just blended oats. Interesting. And then you put it into a large bowl with a very thin towel, and you pour the mixture over,
You strain it.
and then you strain it. You do that twice.
Oh,
so it's
double it up.
super smooth.
Yeah, you can buy 5 pounds of oats for really cheap. That's very true.
Wow.
Oats are a very cost-effective breakfast option. For all my college friends out there, eat your oats. That'll keep you going. Your cat loves oat milk. That's adorable. Yeah, that's an easy.
That's really easy.
Could be making our own oat milk.
We need to get a blender if we're gonna do that.
Oh yeah. So the question is about
How do you milk an oat? Yeah, that's a weird thing to.
the question I saw flow through here is what makes white chocolate white?
Oh, lots of milk.
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, I want to know officially, but Amelia knows already that white chocolate is made with a blend of sugar, cocoa butter, or cacao butter, milk products, vanilla, and a fatty substance called lecithin, which is hilarious that thin is in this fatty substance's name. Technically, white chocolate is not chocolate. And it doesn't really taste like one because it doesn't contain chocolate solids.
Interesting. So it's a poser.
It's a pseudo chocolate. All right, hold on. I want to know from you guys, have you ever had white chocolate?
Maybe we can also see what people's preferences are. That's very aggressive. I have not.
No, I have not had white chocolate. Let me know. Number 1 for yes, you've had some white chocolate in your day. Number 2 for no, I have not. I have not. Don't even look at me with that.
Stealth 1066, welcome back for 2 months.
Yo, thanks for using your Prime. And Carol Foo, thank you for the cheers. Well, we wish you well.
Sending you so much positivity.
Indeed. And Roman saying congrats to everyone on all the amazing things. Of course.
Yay.
And good on you, Roman.
So only a 2.5% have never had
3%.
chocolate. Okay,
3% now.
3% have never had.
All right. Well, I know what we need those 3% to do. Give it a go. Try it out.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
All right.
You do you, boo.
All right. Let's look up you guys know who the first chocolate manufacturer was in a mass-produced way?
No.
Well, anybody want to take a guess on what the first chocolate bar was? Shout it out in the chat if you know. All right. History of delicious chocolate. That has no images. What a boring page that could be. The 10 oldest candy bars ever created. This will be good. All right, we'll work it down this way. Number 10. The 10th oldest, I suppose? Is that what that means? Hershey. A lot for Hershey. I see Cadbury, Willy Wonka.
Lindt.
Ooh, Morgenstern 011. Thanks for being here for a whole year.
Ooh.
Appreciate you. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups were created in the year 1928 in the United States by H.B. Reese Candy Company,
Now owned by Hershey.
By the Hershey Company.
Ooh, okay, so who likes Reese's Peanut Butter Cups? I am a fan. I like that peanut butter with the chocolate. That's a really good combination.
Delawood, I think you're onto something. But I won't spoil it for everybody else because we gotta
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are probably the most well-loved and iconic candy bars in America. What do you think? Do you agree with this? Peanut Butter Cups were created in 1922 by H.B. Reese, and today the combination of peanut butter and chocolate is classically American. Reese, who had 16 children, worked several jobs to support his family. In 1917, he began working on a dairy farm owned by Milton Hershey,
the man himself.
Reese worked on the farm for many years and eventually started working in the chocolate factory. He was so inspired by Milton Hershey that he started to make his own chocolates. In 1928, Reese began selling peanut butter-filled chocolates he called peanut butter cups. In the early 1960s, the Hershey Company acquired Reese's company along with the peanut butter cups.
Delicious.
Delicious.
King Violet, thanks for the big cheers, saying, hey guys, it's good to see you, King. Thanks for being here when you can. And Apu, thanks for the gift sub to Reese's. I'm sure Reese's is grateful to be here.
Henry.
Henry. This is O. Henry in 1920. Also in the United States, the Williamson Candy Company, now owned by Nestle. You guys know Nestle?
Have you ever had an O. Henry? I have not.
Well, tell me about this O. Henry, would you please?
O. Henry candy bar was created by the Williamson Candy Company in Chicago, Illinois in 1920. It is made of peanuts, caramel, and fudge and is coated in milk chocolate. According to legend, the candy bar was named after a young man named Henry, who often came into the Williamson factory to flirt with the female co-workers. The women began asking Henry for favors and often exclaimed, "Oh, Henry, will you do this?" and etc., etc., etc. When Mr. Williamson needed a name for a new candy bar, he thought of Henry. While this story is widely told, it is a more believable theory says that the bar was named after a Tom Henry, the original candy's inventor, who sold the original recipe to the Williamson Company in 1920.
Yeah, I would guess.
O. Henry is manufactured by Nestle in the USA.
Yo, definitely. I'm going to share this link with our mods, so if you guys want to check it out as well, they'll pass it through the chats. Appreciate you guys.
Oh, Henry.
Oh, Henry.
Clark bar.
Clark bar.
Never had this one either.
Never had a Clark bar?
Never had a Clark bar.
Well, this was created even earlier in 1917 in the United States by the D.L. Clark Company, now owned by Necco.
The Clark bar was one of the earliest candy bars produced in the United States. The bar is similar to the more well-known Butterfinger.
Yup.
It has a crunchy peanut butter center surrounded by milk chocolate. Okay, this sounds nice. It was created by David L. Clark, an Irish-born candy salesman in 1917. Clark went on to found the D.L. Clark Company to create and manufacture his own candy bars. In addition to the Clark bar, the company created the Zagnut bar, another retro American favorite. Don't know that one either. The Clark Company remained a family-owned until 1955. After that, it was passed around to several different companies before finally being acquired by Necco in 1999, which continues to produce the Clark bar today.
Yo, and Tally Zoo and Pluto, thanks you guys for following along. If there's anybody here for the first time wants to follow along, you can click the little heart in the upper right-hand corner, and you will be part of the Connor Army on Twitch. We're working towards our 313,000, which is amazing, you guys. Shannon Films, welcome back for a second month. Glad to have you here, and we're glad you can join us. Thanks for your sweet message about a wonderful, positive community. And Zim Pirate, thanks for using your Prime. Spidey Riley's back for 7 months. Super Destroyer J is subscribed as well, and Avelis and Lavinia, thank you guys for being here as well. And Naoishi Winter Lion.
Ooh.
Yo, Winter Lion, glad to have you here with us. Appreciate you guys all being here, cheering and subscribing along. King Violet's here for a whole year. Whoa.
Hope you feel better.
Yo, this is amazing. A year ago, you were bedridden with a broken ankle, and then you joined us on the channel.
Nice.
Awesome.
Well, I hope your ankle's feeling so much better
Yo,
these days.
yes, let's get a hip hip hooray for a strong ankle.
All right.
Like strong ankles out there in the Connor Army.
10 cents.
Oh, there's that fries.
Turkish Delight.
Look at that.
Created in 1914 in England by J.S. Fry and Sons, now owned by Cadbury. I've never had Turkish Delight.
Also, everybody's going on about the fact that this was only 10 cents.
I know, can you imagine?
Yes, but we've got someone here who's calculated it. 8 Snowflower says that 10 cents back in 1917 was the equivalent of $2.
Wow, eight Snowflower. That's a really cool fact.
Yo.
I like how you threw that in there. Thank you.
So, Turkish Delight is a unique candy bar created by J.S. Fry and Sons in 1914. The bar features rose-flavored Turkish Delight, a jelly-like confection created in the Ottoman Empire, covered by milk chocolate.
Which is not really chocolate.
After Cadbury acquired J.S. Fry and Sons in 1919, the company has continued to call the bar Fry's Turkish Delight due to the already established recognition. In some international markets, such as Australia and New Zealand, there's a range of Turkish Delight products, including mini Easter eggs, ice cream, bite-sized versions of the candy used in boxed chocolates, and in 2010, Cadbury began producing Turkish Delight bar without any artificial colors, except for in New Zealand. New Zealand, you enjoy those artificial flavors, all right?
Toblerone.
Toblerone.
This is one of my favorite chocolates, created in 1908 in Switzerland by Berner Chocolade Fabrik Tobler and Company.
Everybody's freaking out for Toblerone right now.
I know. Look at this vintage-looking Toblerone bar.
Yeah,
I like that.
Tasty.
Yeah.
So we had some of these. We visited our friends in Zurich, Switzerland, and we were given many Toblerone.
Okay, well, the first Toblerone bar was created by Theodore Tobler in 1908, who had inherited the family chocolate company in 1900. Theodore. Tobler developed the bar with his cousin Emil Bowman, and the two added nougat almond and honey to milk chocolate and molded it with a triangular, unique shape. The name of the bar is a combination of Toblerone and Toblerone, a southern European nougat made with honey and almonds. The nougat is, oh my god, yeah.
Honey and almonds. If I could have honey on pretty much anything for me, guys, baklava.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Many people believe that Toblerone was inspired to shape the chocolate like this in honor of the Matterhorn in the Swiss Alps. However, his children revealed that the triangle shape was from a pyramid shape that dancers at the Folie Bergère
Here, let an American pronounce this. Foley's Bergères.
created in the final show, in the finale of a show that he saw. Okay.
Whoa. Now, a lot of you guys guessed Cadbury. Got a lot of love for our English friends, I'm guessing. In 1905, they created the Cadbury Dairy Milk Chocolate. The Cadbury Dairy Milk Bar made its debut in 1905, although Cadbury had been producing chocolate bars ever since 1894. The chocolate bar featured a higher proportion of milk than the brand's previous bars. The bar was an instant success, and within a decade it became Cadbury's best-selling product. So you guys must have had some Cadbury. Yo, our English Connor Army contingency is especially proud.
Yeah, Cadbury's really good.
Following the original dairy milk bar, Cadbury added several flavors to the line, including fruit and nut, featuring almonds and raisins, a whole nut with hazelnuts, and in recent years, Cadbury has released more interesting flavors like Dairy Milk Ritz, which is made of Ritz crackers, and Vegemite flavored bar in Australia, which is made with caramel and Vegemite spread.
Interesting.
Okay. Okay,
right.
very unusual.
Apu, thank you for the gift sub to Toblerone God.
And Hazelnut, thank you for the cheers, my friend. Yes, somebody said hazelnuts. Have you ever had the Cadbury hazelnut whole nut chocolate bar?
No.
A lot of you guys guessed that Hershey's was the first ever chocolate bar. This was created in 1900 in the United States by the Hershey Company. This is a nutritious confection, according to their advertisement here. Although Nestle debuted its milk chocolate bar 25 years before Milton S. Hershey, his milk chocolate bar was the first mass-produced chocolate bar in the United States. Before this, most of the world's chocolate bars were made in Europe, especially Switzerland. The Hershey's milk chocolate bar is the company's signature item and is still manufactured today. The bar is made using chocolate from local farmers in Pennsylvania, where the Hershey Company is headquartered. Due to the unique process used to make a Hershey's bar, its taste is what Americans associate with chocolate.
No.
Amelia, please be nice to Mr. Hershey.
It's fine, but...
Been around for 120 years. We can respect this chocolate bar, even if it's not as fancy as some of those far-off bars. While the bar is popular in the United States, it is not widely recognized internationally.
Yeah, no. In the Lindt chocolate bar in 1879 from Switzerland. Okay.
Oh.
I really do like Lindt. I like the little Lindt balls, especially. Oh man, this is exciting. I like this curiosity check. Okay. Rodolphe Lindt is another early chocolate inventor whose methods are still used in today's chocolate and candy industry. Before Lindt's breakthrough in 1879, chocolate bars were chewy, hard to process, and also hard to eat. Lindt began experimenting and looking for ways to develop a superior chocolate product. He invented a machine called a conche and decided to add the cocoa butter back into the chocolate paste mixture. Okay, so he invented a machine and put the cocoa butter back into the chocolate paste mixture.
Thank goodness somebody had to do it.
Several of Lindt's first tests were unsuccessful until one of his workers unintentionally left the conch running for an entire weekend. The following Monday, Lindt discovered that the paste had turned smooth and aromatic, creating the first chocolate that melted in a person's mouth. This process, called conching, is used today to develop shiny, crisp, smooth, melting chocolate products.
All right, so that's a happy accident, I like to hear. And I saw a couple of people, especially our moderators, were curious about Vegemite.
Yes, what
is Vegemite? Vegemite we were learning about here with Cadbury's milk chocolate, and they have an Australian version of their dairy milk chocolate bar with caramel and Vegemite spread. And this is Vegemite. Vegemite here is got some vitamin B for vitality. Looks like a spread that you're putting out of a peanut butter type jar, but what does it taste like?
What is it?
What is it? What is it? It's delish, you guys say? It's a yeast-based spread.
Okay.
Okay, interesting. Let's see what else we can find out about real quick. Vegemite is a thick, dark brown Australian food spread made from leftover brewer's yeast extract and various vegetable and spice additives. It was developed in Melbourne, Victoria, in 1922. Vegemite brand is owned internationally by Kraft, and it's used as a spread on sandwiches, toast, crumpets, cracker biscuits, as well as a filling in pastries.
It's salty, lightly bitter, malty, and rich in glutamates.
Wow! It has a similar flavor to beef bouillon.
Okay, so it's not sweet.
Savory.
Very much so.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we could do a poll, but I think I'm getting a pretty mixed reaction from everybody here. What the heck is malty?
Maybe malt?
I don't know. All right, so we were on number 2, right?
Yeah, so number 2.
Number 2, Nestle's milk chocolate from 1875, origin in Switzerland. I will never forget, guys, one time at the Zurich game show, some sweet young woman came to me and said, "Thank you for visiting us in Switzerland." And so every time I read Switzerland, I hear her voice saying, Switzerland.
Prior to working with Daniel Peter, Henry Nestle developed and produced condensed milk and powdered baby milk. Okay. Peter had already developed a way to make milk chocolate in 1857, but could not figure out how to successfully remove the water from the milk to prevent mildew from forming in the chocolate. Ugh. He teamed up with Nestle and spent 7 years perfecting the milk chocolate process. Their first milk chocolate bar debuted in 1875 and was initially called Gala Peter. In 1879, Nestle and Peter officially formed the Nestle Company. According to some sources, the Nestle milk chocolate bar was released in the US in 1919. So Nestle was all about their milk chocolate at first.
Okay. You guys, I just got a hot ping from someone here in the chat. We got Trixie Cat saying that we're on the front page of sci-fi.com right now. We literally are, you guys.
What?
Yo.
The front page of Sci-Fi?
Yo, this is cool. I'm glad this article came out. Look at this.
Look at that.
How the stars of Detroit Become Human created the feel-good fandom Twitch desperately needs.
Oh my god.
This is cool. All right, so we'll check that out at the very end of the stream, but we got to know about the oldest candy bar real quick. We're inching up on it. And you guys, somebody shouted it out in the beginning, so if you got it right, let yourself get a little pat on the back. Fry's Chocolate Cream.
Ooh.
In 1866. Country of origin, England. So England, you guys win. You beat Switzerland to the punch by just about 9 years, and it looks like this here. Fry's Chocolate Cream. The chocolate cream bar created by Joseph Fry in 1866 is the oldest candy bar in the world, and this is one from 1866. It looks like.
Yeah.
Although Fry was the first to start pressing chocolate into bar molds in 1847, the chocolate cream bar was first mass-produced and widely available as a candy bar. The bar featured a flavored fondant center enrobed in plain chocolate. Enrobed. What a word.
That is the word, enrobed.
There are 2 peppermint flavors of the bar, original chocolate cream and peppermint cream. Over the years, other flavors included strawberry cream, pineapple cream, orange cream. I love orange chocolates. One of the flavors that was originally discontinued in 2015. I want a time machine. And the 5 center, which had orange, raspberry, lime, strawberry, and pineapple.
Interesting.
So there it is, ladies and germs. We've got the #1 OGest chocolate bar, and now you know.
Now we know.